Hello, we're over here.
How are you doing, Fern? Are you so excited?
I'm a little nervous.
A little nervous?
She's got me in the talking part.
I know. I get to be the sewer.
I got to be the knower.
Yes, absolutely.
So the Confetti Table Runner.
Yeah, it's a little bit tricky, but it's okay.
Yeah. The instructions on the blocks are awesome.
Yeah, they are great.
They are great. And you do 6 of each color. You're going to do 6 of these blocks.
Okay.
Then you're going to do 6 of these going angle to angle or corner to corner.
Okay, so we have the square ones.
Square.
And then we have kind of the angle to angle ones.
Yeah.
Awesome.
The one thing on, so we're backwards. The one thing on this is just make sure to center this piece so you don't lose your color off. Find your center on each of your sides and your center on your strip. Match those up. So do it from the center. A lot of times we match our edges, but we do definitely want to.
Because you're going to do that and then trim it to be square.
I think it's a 6.5-inch square. So easy peasy on the blocks. On our center is going to be a 14-inch piece.
If you don't want a llama, you can do whatever.
In the instructions, it is a really good diagram on how to put it together. And I found the easiest way was to make it into the 3 sections.
Okay.
And so we've got those sections here.
So this is where it's just a little bit tricky to line it up.
To line everything
but
up.
Not really.
So I'm on point. My birthday cake is facing the right direction. And the 2 sides are easy to put together just by following the diagram. You're going to do a 4 square, and then your extra square is going to go on the bottom towards the inside of your block. That is going to set, so your seam is going to sit right along the bottom there. And we're just going to lay these out. So I've got my 2 extra blocks, and this is going to make our bottom point here. And so I'm going to set those. So now I've got this laid out. I can see I've got my points, and they're all even, and it makes sense. It's not squampus.
Okay. So if I'm going to, so I need to sew this. So I'm going to sew this onto that part first?
Yeah, so I found it was easier to make the 3 sections.
Okay.
And so that will go
on this corner?
On that corner at the top. Now we are just going to attach our 2 sides. And again, tempting to make it match.
It is tempting. It is tempting. Don't that at home.
Don't make it match. So what we're going to do is we're going to match our seam right here.
Okay. So we're just going to trim this. So you're going to pretend with us, movie magic, that this is now all quilted. And we're just going to cut it down, and then we're going to show you how this wonky binding goes on. I would just stitch this right here and stitch about 1/8 of an inch down to about there. We're going to go to there, and then this corner will end up being just like the others. I'll sew up to 1/4 inch, and then I will fold it back so that it is going to go even with this, and then back over.
And back over.
There we go. Okay. Now this is the part where you think, oh, this is so tricky, so hard. But what I'm going to do is it's sewed to about right here, is when I get to my machine, I'm going to keep sewing right here. And when I get to this corner, I'm going to pivot my quilt, and I'm just going to take it like this under the needle, pull that, and basically try and sew a straight line across here. So that's just how you do it.
So you're just kind of straightening out.
Yep. So I sew this, sew that right to the corner, and then just take it, pull it, and sew straight. This is kind of what I have, kind of this going on. And are you freaked out?
A little freaked out.
A little freaked out?
When you straighten it out.
Yeah. When you straighten it out, it's flat.
That doesn't freak me out.
So let's look at it. If we flip it over, we come here. And so this would be a mitered corner on this top. So I would come. This would flip over. I would come up here. So this corner goes like this. Come up here. This one flips over like that. So then I would sew that. Now what do I do here? What do I do here?
It's all crazy.
Yep. But if I just bring it up, and it's kind of just a little bit of it helps to straighten it out, and then just to kind of give it a little tuck.
Kind of like you did on the mitered corner at the top.
It really is not much of a tuck. So
Right.
you just kind of tuck it there, and then we'll keep sewing it
And then you just keep
that way. So on the back, it will have just a little thing, and on the front, it's kind of the same.
Okay.
Like that.
Well, that's brilliant.
That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yes.
So let's take a look at this one that's all sewn down, because, so there it is. So like on these, if you're like, hey, it didn't really lay flat, you can come back and you can just show that tuck. You can just kind of make it do that little tuck right there.
And then it goes up.
Yep. And then it's done.